Hey everybody, 8-Bit Josh here, and welcome back to Meridian Springs. What? A new episode, what is this? I know it has been so long, and I really do apologize about that. If you don't know, the majority of the progress we make in this zoo is done on my live streams and over on my Twitch channel, and I actually haven't been playing Planet Zoo very often, so I haven't had a lot new to show you since the last episode, whenever that was, back in January I think it was. But we actually do have some new stuff to show you, so I figured, now would be a good time to get a new video out and show you kind of what the latest updates are. So if you didn't watch the last episode, we did the Eurasian lynx habitat over here, which is I kind of put them in because they kind of reminded me of the Scorcher from Horizon Zero Dawn. Also, if you don't know, we started doing a lot of the animals in Planet Zoo. We're doing animals that translate, I guess, to some of the machines in Horizon Zero Dawn. This one actually is our Kangaroo Habitat, and in the new game, the sequel, Horizon Forbidden West, there's a new machine called the Leap Lasher, which is basically just a kangaroo. So that's what we got here. We've got the Leap Lashers, aka kangaroos, but I thought it would be cool to do like a little sunken habitat here, so the guests can actually like walk down in the middle of it. So we've got this little like ramped path that kind of goes down. We got like a little tunnel just kind of made of branches and things like that, and then it kind of goes up here and around the tree, and then we've got this nice little viewing spot where the guests can, they just really feel like they are right in the middle of the habitat. And it's a big habitat, sure, much bigger than they really need, but we've been going kind of big with this zoo, so why not do that? But yeah, we've got a nice little water feature here. We got a pool and then a little small waterfall, and then that goes over here to the shallow water. Love doing like these little details with just the rocks and the plants like growing in the shallow water. I think that just really adds a lot of cool detail. And then also a lot of like the faux rocks around the outside there, just giving it almost a little bit more of a, this is not a natural habitat. So they put in some, fake rock walls. But actually I also really like the kind of like the edge here, kind of mixing in like the plants and the faux rocks. It almost makes it look like, to me, almost like the ground has kind of over time just like kind of just fallen over and built up around the edges, and then the foliage and stuff started growing out. So I don't know, that's what it kind of reminds me of that. But yeah, it's a nice little habitat. I think went really heavy with a lot of the ground cover and everything, and also making use of the null barrier, because you can see there are no visible habitat barriers. The entire habitat is using the null barrier, including right here. So I feel like in real life the kangaroos could probably get over this little fence here that I made, but in the game they can't, so that's what we're gonna go with. We also, let's see, so if you remember the swamp area over here with the snap maws, or the crocodiles, we actually connected the path up, so that comes out over here, and then it comes down here. Made a little restroom that's kind of built into the side of a hill, and then this is right by the entrance to the kangaroo habitat there. Back over this way is the Eurasian lynx and all the other stuff. And so the path extends out this way. they got a nice little area here because I figured it's actually kind of a good distance between that and the last like little food area. So we've got, or like just shops and stuff. We've got like the restaurant here and some shops there. Oh yeah, we also did this. We filled this in. This is just a nice little seating area. There's no shops or anything here, but wanted to kind of make it like a little garden kind of area. Made a little fountain, which I think looks nice. Yeah, I really like this. So, you know, you're a guest. This is in a desert, so if you need a break from the sun, this is a good place to go do that. So that's a little staff only. That goes back to that building over there, which does like they manage the badgers and the lemurs and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll head back over this way. Oh, extended the 4x4 ride a little bit, so it comes out through there through the hyena habitat. I also really like this. I like this little shoreline by the river here. I think that looks really good. Yeah, they got a nice little scenic Jeep ride there, or 4x4 ride. I always want to say Jeep, but Jeep is a brand name. I also really like this little tiny bridge here, like almost like the water came up too far and they couldn't, you know, like build the little wall there, so they just had to make a quick little bridge. And then that comes down over here, and this area is not finished, but I also really like, we should do something fun with the scenery here, but I like how the path and ride kind of crisscross each other there. So we've got another station here, and we'll probably gonna do like a line of shops and stuff, like another little kind of guest area, and then the ride and path cross each other again. I just thought it would be kind of, instead of like making the ride bridge over the path, I thought it would be interesting to make it actually go down in sort of a open tunnel there. So still a lot of detailing to do there, obviously. And then this is actually the newest addition. This is our grizzly bear habitat under Foot Mountain. We called this Foot Mountain because it just looks like a foot. That was completely unintentional, but see, we even gave it a name. This was a long time ago, but Foot Mountain. But yeah, so again, going with the kind of theme of using animals that are like the machines in Horizon Zero Dawn, and really Horizon Forbidden West now, because since I've been playing that on stream, there's a lot of animals or machines that kind of correlate to animals in Planet Zoo. But anyway, there's the Frost Claw and Fire Claw in both those games, which are basically just bears. So yeah, we made a little grizzly bear habitat. Still need a sign, probably. Definitely need a sign out here, but this is also an interesting habitat that I've never really done before. But yeah, it's like totally under the mountain here. We've got our I love how the bears sit like that. But yeah, they got this like little cave thing, and one of my favorite things is I wanted this to look like they're out in the woods or whatever. So I took like the murals that we got from the aquatic pack and then just a bunch of foliage and try to add, you know, like some depth and you know, kind of just make it look like a forest through there. So I think it works pretty well. I think it turned out pretty cool. But yeah, so initially this entire habitat was gonna be like in the cave like this, and then I started thinking, I was like, you know what, I would actually feel kind of bad if these bears don't have a way to get some sunlight. So made a little tunnel out here, and then they have a nice little outdoor area. They can get some food, they can go over here and sleep if they want to. I like the little tree trunk bridge there. and even have a nice little guest viewing spot here. So yeah, so we've got like a nice spot for the guests to come here and stand if the the bears happen to come out. I wanted to, I don't know in practice if it's going to work this way, but I added another path back here in hopes that the guests that want to watch the bears will come here, and those who are just passing through will pass behind them. But that kind of logic doesn't really exist in the game, so I don't know if that'll actually happen. And honestly, I will probably never find out because we are not opening this zoo to guests, so it'll have to be one day when this is up on the workshop. If you download it and you open it to guests, you'll have to let me know how it works. But yeah, I think this is a pretty cool view of the habitat. It's nice that the bear there came out to greet us. Also making use of, again, the null barriers. I try to use the null barriers as much as I can, just because it gives the habitats a more natural look to it, I feel like. I like this like kind of little ravine here, so it separates the guests from the bears. The bears, they can't jump down that or anything. Also, I don't know why I really like this, almost like maybe there was like a path up there and they just kind of blocked it off with some fencing. But yeah, that is all we have done in Meridian Springs lately. Again, I know it's been a minute and I do apologize. Hopefully you're not too mad at me. But the zoo is still chugging along. We're still working in it. Actually, this weekend, if you're watching this before, this video should go out on April 1st. So if you're watching this before the weekend, we're actually going to be probably wrapping up the main story in Horizon Forbidden West. So once we finish that, we're probably gonna, Planet Zoo is gonna get some more time. But yeah, so hopefully we won't have a 2-month stretch where there are no videos. I don't like taking that much. It was just kind of a weird combination. It wasn't really intentional, but of not playing Planet Zoo on stream, and then also you may have noticed I was kind of experimenting with YouTube Shorts a little bit, which I think turned out pretty well. You'll definitely see more YouTube Shorts in the future alongside Planet Zoo videos. Also, we have a new DLC coming out soon, April 12th, the Wetlands Dlc, so that's going to be very, very cool. So lots of stuff to look forward to. And I mean, we still have a good amount to do here. I know, like, when you zoom out, like, it doesn't seem like that much, but really when you zoom in, it's like, okay, that's still a lot of space. So we have all of this around here underneath the gondola ride here. This all still needs detail and all that fun stuff, but yeah, it's coming along. It's gonna be the smallest zoo so far out of the, I mean, this is only the 3rd zoo in Planet Zoo I've ever made, but it's definitely gonna be the smallest. But I also think it's gonna be the most dense, and it's already probably has more pieces than Aurora Zoo, and Aurora Zoo was crazy. But probably that's mostly due to our little city center here, because almost every building was built brick by brick, almost like Legos, using like all of these, these small temple block pieces. So and I do use those a lot throughout the zoo as well. So there are a lot of pieces in this zoo. But yeah, it's going to be the smallest as far as, I guess, land area, but probably also the most dense, like I said. So yeah, it's coming along. I'm really happy with it. I hope that you're happy with the progress so far. And yeah, be on the lookout for some more Meridian Springs episodes in the future. Like I said, I do want to get back into making more of these for you guys. Like I said, it was just a kind of a bad combination of not playing the game on stream and also just trying out YouTube Shorts for a while and seeing how those went. But yeah, that should be good. So, as always, be sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. I am 8-Bit Josh, and thanks for watching. See ya.